Right, Assalamualaikum, and very good. Now it's already afternoon, isn't it? Almost 12, so it's already afternoon then. Right, so my friend just now, he's taken up to almost 2 hours, so I am going to shorten my session, so it'll be around 1 hour only, right? So I will try to make it as fast as possible for you to, to get at least a little bit of the skills of how to do and what to do during presentation. Okay, so the thing is about presentation, for your subjects, how many presentations do you have to do? How many presentations do you have to do? Like 5 or 6, or you lost count? Okay, what kind of presentation that is? What kind of it? Do you have to present your idea, your project, or sort of like a project? So your idea basically, right? Okay, so first thing first, when you are about to go for a presentation, what's your biggest problem? Nervous, worried, right? Apprehension, okay? Scared and whatnot. Okay, why? Confident level. What about the confident level? Low confident level. How do you know that you have low confident level? Because you got nervous. Alright, normally, what did you do to overcome it? You will practice like what, 10 times, 15 times a day, just to make it perfect? I don't think so. Maybe, but maybe not so much. But then what happened when, for example, as what you said, I'm quoting what you said. You said that I've practiced for 10 times. But then when I stand in front of everyone, I still can't talk. So what's the problem? You've practiced. So, self-confidence again. Thank you. Alright, so today I'm just going to share a little bit of sort of like tips. I think you know how to present already, but just a bit of tips or skills or strategies on how to overcome your, like what you said, anxiety, worries, apprehension and whatnot. So just here and there, okay? So bear with me. I'm just going to take 1 hour, no worries. Okay? So first thing first, definition. Public speaking and presentation is almost the same, right? If, for example, I'm about to call one of you here, okay? If I'm about to call one student to come to the front and speak, any volunteer? Why? Self-confidence, yes, you told me just now. Right, self-confidence. Okay, so basically, all right, public speaking is just the same as presentation. It's quite the same, okay? So you have to speak in front of audience, maybe 5, 6, 7, or maybe 100. So it's the same thing. Your worries is still the same, right? Okay, so let's try to look at skills. What are you afraid of? Have you ever encountered such situation? All the sweating and whatnot. Okay, nervous. This one looks familiar, correct? Okay, how about this one? Juggling with notes. Where's my notes? My God, where's my notes? And this is where we can see the evidence. So please take notes. When you are about to present, don't hold any papers in your hand. We can see. Right? We can always see. So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Leave it there. Okay? Leave it there. You're shaking. Never mind. No one can see. Smile. Okay? Alright. Next. This one. Air condition. Sweating. It's like you were boiled, right? In a pan. Okay? So these are certain, things that happen to you. But the thing is, it's normal, right? So if you think that when I'm standing here and then I shake and whatnot, I tremble, that's normal because we are human. We are human, right? I'm giving a justification on your part, okay? Because we are human, it's normal. It's okay for you to feel that. It's okay. So what I'm going to tell you today is how to mask it a little bit. Mask. Right? Mask. Okay, listen to the pronunciation. Mask. Okay? How to mask it a little bit so that it's not going to be too obvious. Of course you're afraid. Everyone is. No worries, we are human. But how are we going to make it not too obvious? Okay, so again, first thing is don't hold papers. It's too obvious, so put it here. Right, so how are you going to put your hand? Here? 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 At the back? Where? Students, normally for students, they always have problem to, I don't know where to put my hand. Here? Or here? Or here? Where? And then... Alright, and for example, let's say you are standing in front of everyone, your lecturer call your name, okay, for example, CT, whatnot, okay, come to the front, and then before you speak, you will take 30 seconds. You will take 30 seconds. I've done an experiment on that, 30 to 45 seconds. The girls, you will take longer. That's normal. Right? But for the guys, you will be cakap lah. Kau dulu. Right? That's normal. So, mask and make it not too obvious, okay? So, we are human, no worries. Okay, first thing first. When you want to start your presentation, who are your audience? Who? Your lecturer. Okay, very good. Who else? Your friends. So, your friends, if it's your friends, you've listened, you've been with your friends for like what, 5 semesters? 3, 4 semesters? Are you still afraid of your friends? What? I mean, your friends are just friends, right? But when they kutuk you, okay, alright. But then, if you notice one thing, your friend is as bad as you too. You guys are actually the same level. So why do you have to be afraid of them? Huh? Why? Right. Oh, for example, for the girls, when you come to the front, oh my God, the guy is looking at me.
The crush, especially.
The crush. But then, listen to my advice for the girls. They are not looking at you at all. Oh, you've confirmed my theory then, right? They are not looking at you. And for the guys, the girls are not interested in you at all. At all. So you don't have to go and control macho and whatnot, you know, doing all this flipping hairs and whatnot. You don't. So the only person in the room that you are afraid of is your lecturer. But then you see, if you know every single thing about your topic, why should you be afraid of? First thing first, your topic, correct? It's your topic. You've done a research on that. You didn't sleep for 3 nights for that. Correct? You know everything about the topic. So anything that your lecturer asks you, you wouldn't have any problem because you've done lots and lots of research on that. So no problem with it. Okay? Right, level or background. So you have your lecturer and your friends, okay? So you know the level and the background of your friends and whatnot, okay? So meaning that you cannot use certain words or certain sentences that is out of the world kind of thing. For example, you found a particular sentence from an internet and then it sounds so bombastic whatnot and you want to try it out. But then, what will happen to your audience? They don't understand. So, second tips, do not use bombastic words in your presentation. You don't have to use that to make you look smart. Because you are already smart with your ideas and knowledge, that's all.
Okay, this afternoon, yeah?
You guys are going to present after this. Yeah? We are going to see that. All right. Okay, so look at the next one. Avoid off-coloured jokes. What is off-coloured jokes? What is off-coloured jokes? Racist, sorry? Racist jokes. Okay, for example, we're talking about other people's races and whatnot. Black and white, skin colour and whatnot. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So gender. So certain things that you can't talk about, you can't joke about, right? Gender, race, religion, politics. Those things are not allowed. Okay. So before you what? Speaker. Right, so before you start your presentation, you know sometimes when you talk and talk and talk for 10 minutes and people are going to get sleepy, especially when you are just reading, right? Okay, today this topic is about that, and then 10 minutes people sleep. That's normal. So you have to inject a little bit of the jokes here and there. But one thing for sure, when you want to try out jokes, you have to practice your jokes. Because if you present and you are the only one laughing about the jokes, then everyone is going to laugh at you. Okay? So practice your joke. A good presentation, you don't go about and stand here and then say, okay, today I'm going to talk about something, and then you ace the subject. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to practice. Wow. That's normal. Sekejap. Setting.
Cik sambil tu boleh try
Yang mana?
play tak? Tengok ada sound tak?
Saya cari je mana-mana video. Where is it? Which one? Tak.
If you're getting ready for a public speaking event or presentation, understanding body language is key in setting a tone that will resonate with your audience.
Okay. Wait. Not yet. Alright. It's good that you guys are applying how to pronounce it well, which is very good. Okay, so just a few types of delivery. This one, I was supposed to show this first, okay? Okay, this type of delivery. What you're doing now is this one, manuscript. You get the paper and then you read. Phonetic spelling is the representation. Oh, don't forget this one. Right? Vocal sounds will express pronunciation of words in a system of spelling in which each letter represents invariably the same spoken word here and there. 10 minutes sharp, no stop, speaking. That's manuscript. Okay? You will always have this kind of presentation, not this kind of presentation, I mean this way of delivery during, for example, you have an event and someone has to stand here and give a speech, reading the speech. So when you were in such events, do you really listen to what they're saying? No. So ask yourself, why are you making a presentation where people, you know that people are not going to listen to you? Why are you doing that? My opinion is you are sabotaging yourself. You are sabotaging your marks. You are downgrading your marks. Because you're doing this. You know it's not working. You know people are not going to listen. You know your lecturers doesn't like it. Why are you doing this? So ask yourself again, are you still going to adopt this kind of way next time? If you do that, you are sabotaging your marks. You are the one who's pulling your marks down. You are doing it, not anyone else. So be careful with it. Okay, because normally students come to me and say that I can't do this subject, it's difficult, I got B+, B-, C, whatnot, right? And then I said, what did you do? Oh, there's a presentation, I have to speak, but I can't speak. You can speak. You've been learning it in school for like 11 years, standard 1, standard 6, form 1, form 5, 11 years of learning it. Try, okay? So normal manuscript, please. You know that people are going to sleep, so normal manuscript. Right, number 2, you memorized. Did you do this a lot? A lot, right? You memorize, you think. And then you memorize line by line. Okay, if you do that, it's going to sort of like backfires you. Why? Because memorizing works. When you memorize things, you memorize word by word. Today I am going to talk about presentation skills. you will memorize 9 words altogether. And then when you want to deliver, today I, what's after I? J? Right? You see? You forgot one word, just one word. The whole sentence is gone. That's the danger of memorizing. So just memorize. Okay, today I will speak about skills. Okay, so today I am going to talk about skills, presentation. Right? One problem is when you are presenting, you always thought that I have to give complete sentence. You don't have to do that. Speaking is not writing. Writing, yes. Today I am going to talk. It's writing. But for speaking today, well, presentation skills. That's what I'm going to talk about. It's not supposed to be in a very clear sentence, very complex, complete sentence. No. You're going to have chunks. Tap, tap, tap. Okay? And also, impromptu. I think I've seen lots of impromptus in my life with students. What is impromptu? What do you think? What do you think the meaning of impromptu? What is impromptu? Okay, tomorrow I have a presentation, 30%. What to do? I haven't done anything, and then you are going to be very proud. Tak buat apa lagi. Esok presentation at 2 o'clock, right? Pagi esok ada. Boleh. That's impromptu. And believe me, people, the best presenter in the world, everyone, all of them practice. Impromptu never, ever works. Never helps you to get good marks. So if you think that, oh, I'm okay with it, I know, impromptu, 2 hours to go, never mind, I can still do it. No, it's not. You can't. It's difficult. So again, if you're doing it, you are sabotaging yourself. Right? Right? Alright, so what is extemporaneous? It's not actually manuscript. Right? It is not memorizing. It is also not impromptu. Extemporaneous is like, oh, of course, the late Steve Jobs, right? Do you know who this guy is? Who was he? The founder of Apple. Right? It's not Apple. Apple. It's not Apple. That's what happens when you overdo it. Okay, it's Apple, right? It's just Apple. Okay, so have you seen him in any of his videos? You should. He's a good presenter. He was a good presenter. Okay, so try to do that. All right. So I will try to go back to this one. Right, so for this one, right, when you want to start, okay, normally when you start your presentation, you will stand here and then say, hello, Assalamualaikum, good morning. Today, my name is Siti. Today, your name is Siti. Tomorrow? I notice this a lot. You always say, today my name is Siti. What? Okay. So, today I am going to talk about blah 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 and whatnot. And my name is what? So please note that. Don't say today my name is Siti or my name is Ahmad and then tomorrow it will be different. Okay? Right. So when you want to start an introduction, ask questions to your audience. Let's say you're here, right? Very scared, trembling, shaking. Okay, everyone is looking at me. What should I do? What should I say? What's the first word? How do you do, people? You ask them questions. I'm scared, right? Now I'm asking you a question. How do you do? Have you read about this subject? Have you ever heard about this? No? I'm going to tell you. So you see, you are scared. So don't put it on yourself, the attention. Give it to the audience. That's one way to help you to gaining self-confidence, having less worries and whatnot. So you stop putting the attention to yourself, go to your audience. Okay, for example, again, trembling. What to say? Oh, yes, Miss. You look lovely today. How are you feeling? Okay? Yeah, she's feeling okay, people. Yes. You direct the attention to the other people. Okay? So do that. Try to do that. You ask questions, you tell stories, you give cases. This is actually according to the topic that you are getting. But I'm not sure what kind of topic you're getting, basically. Right? So know your audience first. Alright? You know who's your friends, you know your lecturer is there. So you manipulate that knowledge and try to give it to them. Okay? Right, next. Make your topic clear. You want to start a presentation. You know that there are 4 or 5 main points. So tell them first. First thing first. My name is what. So today this is my topic. I'm going to talk about 4 skills in public speaking. 4 skills. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 skills. You tell them first. Okay, make sure that it's structured. Right? I'm not going to touch more on the structure because we don't have much time. Right, so give them reasons to listen. You have to grab attention. Right, let's say you're talking, no one is listening. What would you do? You will clap. Listen. Is that how you're going to? Are you going to do that to your friends and your lecturer? Are you? If they are not listening, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I haven't slept for 3 days and you're not listening. What are you going to do? Attention, people, attention. Or you're going to say, I'm going to talk about 4 skills today. You are going to shout. Will that work? Will that work? Really? It works? Maybe they are going to, what? Oh, okay. So people, sometimes lowering your voice works better. Why? Your mind are not accustomed to listening low tone. Sometimes you don't have to shout. You have to whisper. So sometimes raising your tone, it's not going to work. Lower it down. Or you want to grab attention, right? Correct? You want to grab attention. For example, you guys are not staying inside, are you? You're staying outside, right? So where? Where are you staying? Tapah Road. Where? What else? Tapah. Thank you. Very clear justification. I really like that so much. Right. Okay. So you're staying here, right? Around here. Right. You've been in some of you are staying in Tapah Road, right? Do you know the route from Tapah Road to Kuning? Are you familiar? Anyone here who has ever traveled using that road? From Tapah Road to Kuning. Anyone here? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. My suggestion, people, please try not to travel, especially at night. Especially at night. No, the thing is, people, do you want to know why? You have to listen to the presentation. right? Before this, you were just and whatnot. But of course, I'm just giving examples, right? So you might want to find an example that is quite related to your subject. Mine is just a random one. Okay? Grab attention. Make sure that they are listening to you. Don't shout. Please do not shout. Sorry? Calling name. Lecturers calling name. Call the names. Right. For example, if they are you can do that too. Okay? Because let's say that they are, not to say quite sleepy, they are not so much listening to you. So you can just, okay, yes, Mr. Ahmad, do you think that this one is interesting? But do not give them a trap question. For example, all right, Mr. Ahmad, what did I say just now? Right? That's not good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. We lecturers love to do it, but basically, don't do that. Because they are your friends, right? You're going to meet them in another 2 or 3 semesters. They might end up as your roommates still, so you have to be careful too. So you just ask them a normal question. So Mr. Ali, for example, this is very interesting, right? Yeah. So you're giving a rhetorical questions. Rhetorical question is a question that doesn't require an answer. Okay? This is good, right? It's a question, but you don't have to wait for them to say, yes, it's good. It's a rhetorical question. Okay? Right, so the significance of your presentation, credibility, I think we can... Right, clear structure. You have to give 3 steps here. 3 structure. Intro, content, conclusion. You have to follow this. Definitely following this. Or else your presentation is going to be here while you're here and there. And we don't even know, oh, it already ended? So we don't know. You have to follow intro, content, conclusion. Make sure that it's very clear. Okay? Alright. Demonstrate enthusiasm. It's your topic. But you're standing here like you want to die in 5 minutes. Today, yes, like what you see on the slides. It's about presentation skills. You have to present. Yeah, that's all. You know. Okay. There's no enthusiasm there. Nothing is there. So show that, okay, I'm very knowledgeable about this. I'm going to let you know. One thing for sure, it's your topic. You know more than your audience. You know more than them. Okay? Alright, make sure your presentation is meaningful in context. No jargon, not too much jargon, not too much, things, numbers. You guys are going to deal with numbers, so you better do that. Right, you connect the dots for them. You're giving examples. You have to tell them what kind of examples. Okay? When we talk about 200 gigabyte, for example, memory card, how big is that? Do you think it's big? How big is that? How big is 200 gigabyte of memory card? Yeah. Yes, how big is that? It's big, right? How big? Yes, it's big. How big? Big! So you see, put things into context. 200 gigabytes. The capacity is, for example, I'm not sure whether it's the correct one. You can store songs inside there, and you can travel from the earth to the moon and back, and you are not going to listen to the same song. That's how big 200 gigabyte is. For example, you give example, make sure it's meaningful. It's big. What big? How big is it? It's small, right? So you give that meaning into it. All right. Right, if you are convincing enough, you should be able to sell refrigerator to the Eskimos. Do you think the Eskimos need refrigerator? No. But if you're convincing enough, you can do that. No problem. Okay? Alright, simplicity, make sure it's clear. Alright, don't use jargon. Tones, you have 3 tones. Low, mediate, intermediate, and high. Don't use high all the time. Okay? Alright? You will have pauses. You know what pauses is? When you speak, you pause. Alright? Jeda, yes, in Malay it's jeda. Yes. When you speak, you pause. You don't go, okay, today I'm going to talk about the system of what? So there are 4 things, 4 kind of system that you know to talking fast doesn't make you smart. You are not smart if you talk too fast. So stop doing that. Okay, you need to have pauses. So today we are going to talk about skills. So pause, pause and pause. Alright, avoid fillers. Do you know what fillers is? Empat harakat. Right, today we are going fillers. Try to avoid fillers. If you have fillers, better for you to just not saying anything. Today I'm going to talk about or else today you're going to have fillers. So try, rather than saying making the sound, make sure that you try to cover it up a bit. Okay, all right, slides not too worthy. Okay, please not too worthy. Choose the right colors and whatnot. Okay, body language. Please don't forget to smile. People, smile. When you come to the front, your face will be like waiting for the death sentence. We can see, right? The lecturers can always see your face sort of like dropped, you know, and your shoulder will be hunch a bit. Okay, so eyes. Okay, eyes first. Maintain eye contact. You guys are so scared of making eye contact, right? Okay, let's try this. You have a partner next to you? Okay, try to look into their eyes for 10 seconds. Try, 10 seconds. Try first. Okay, all right, how many of you manage 10 seconds without smiling or laughing? Without smiling or laughing, 10 seconds. Okay, all right, got it. But then you are not looking, you're staring. You're staring at them. Okay? So normally, no, this is according to research, you cannot look into people's eyes for more than 10 seconds. You can't. That's just human. We are just human. It's difficult. Right? Because why? It's not because of what you will see. Okay, this is again, I'm sharing this research with you. It is not because of what you will see, you know, the face of your friends. It's what you think, what your friends see on your face. You look at them, oh my God, she's going to see that I got pimples today. It's a backward kind of, it's psychology basically. Okay, so how are we going to solve this problem? First thing first, when you look into their eyes, you're going to look at their eyes, right? Eyeballs, right? Okay, try this time around. Look into your partner's face, but then look here. The middle of the forehead, here. All right, more than 10 seconds, try, here. Here. More than 10 seconds. All right, don't look into their eyes. Don't look into their eyes, here. Okay, all right. Is there any different? There will be a different. Okay, looking straight away into their eyes is going to make them uncomfortable. But if you're looking here, it's not just going to make them uncomfortable, you are going to be uncomfortable too. So if you're going to do that, for example, I can stare at you for 1 hour and not turning anywhere because I'm staring here, your forehead here, not through your eyes, not to your eyes. So that's the technique, because no one can ever tell you that you are not looking into their eyes if you're looking here. So you're not going to feel, worried. You're not going to feel anxious because you're not looking straight to the eyes, but actually here. You can do that straight, 1 hour, no problem. Okay, but here. So now, don't avoid eye contact. Look at them. Look at them. But then, don't look into their eyes. Look at their forehead. But it's like you're making eye contact, right? Am I making eye contact with you? No, I'm looking at your forehead, not your eyes. But you can never tell. So, don't avoid eye contact. Okay? Okay, here. Your hand gestures, numbers. You want to talk. You're playing a lot with numbers, right? In your presentation, a lot with numbers, right? Okay, so where are you going to position your hands with numbers? Let's say that I have 4 topics to talk about. Should you put it here? 4 topics. 1, 2, 3. Should you put your hands here? No. So where? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here? No. So where? Shoulder. It doesn't matter whether you're left-handed or right-handed, right? Shoulder, here, this level. Right? If you want to emphasize on something, 1, just raise it a little bit. 2, 3, 4. But it will always be here or here. Not here, or not here. Always here. Why? Okay, why? 2 reasons. Because when you show your hands, okay, number 1, your audience are going to look at your hands. You are safe a little bit. No one's going to look at your face. So hand. So good thing to sort of like boost your confidence a little bit. Okay. And number 2, emphasizing things. If you're putting it here, they're going to look straight at you. Okay. So don't put it here or here. And this one is very informal. Please don't do this. Okay. So it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? All right. So direction. You're presenting in a classroom, right? Be careful with the direction. Where are we now? Where are we now? This is DK 150A. Okay, so I think after this, you can go to the library. Good. Direction. If you are making people confused with your direction, they are going to, bukan library belah sana ke? Silap lah dia ni, library belah sana lah. So they're not going to listen to you. Your direction has to be sharp. Library is over there. So you have to know your position, your location. Okay? Firmness. Firm. Tegas. Not to say tegas in terms of your voice only, but firmness. Okay, so there's a library over there. Okay? And then the entrance is also over there. And Alpha Beta is over there and there. You don't go, library over there. This is not firm. Right? And the toilet is over there. So you will go this one. Okay? Or you want to talk about shapes, for example. Okay, square, circle, triangle. You don't go square, circle, triangle. This is a malas kind of gestures, right? Right? Okay? Don't put your hand here. What I notice with students, you guys love to put your hands close to your body. And that's why your movement is quite restricted. Open it up. Talk. Right? Open up. Okay? Right. Inviting audience. You want to ask questions or you want to address them and whatnot. How do you call them? Macam mana nak panggil? You. How do we do? That's for, that's verbal. I mean, gestures, hand. How do you call people, over there, you? How do you do it? How? This one. Thumb. Yes. Yes, you over there. You over there. Is that how you do it? Malaysians do this, right? Yes. Really? Have you found anyone else, foreigners who's doing, yes, sir, Mr., Miss? Oh, this one? This is very rude, is it? For Malaysian culture. For certain other cultures, it might not be that rude. So, if this one is not suitable, This one is not suitable. So which one should we do? Yes, you. How? How? This one. Okay, yes, you. But this doesn't show authority or superiority in the class. It shows that you are lower than the audience. You can't do that because you have more knowledge in terms of that subject as compared to your audience. So this one is a no-no, not this too, and not this, then this. So how? Okay, globally or universally accepted is this. Okay, slant a bit, slanted a bit. Okay, it's like inviting, yes. Okay, yes, miss, yes, mister. Not this or not this, slant in the middle. Okay, yes, 1, 2. Okay, all right. Okay, arms. How are you going to put, where are you going to put your arms? Do not do this. Don't do this. This is totally not acceptable in presentation. And don't do this too. It's like you're holding so many secrets. Okay? Don't walk and then talk like this. Or this. So where are you going to put your hands then? Today we are right. Some of you don't know what to do with your hand, right? Okay. Put something in your hand. A marker pen, for example. Right? A marker pen or anything, and then you have something to hold. And then you talk. Okay, about this, and that. Talk. Always move your hand when you talk. Okay? Whatever you say, it has to go with your hand gestures. For example, it's very big. You don't say it's very big. Right? It has to go together. So it's very big. Use your hand, but not too expressive, not too much. Not too much. Okay? Oh, there's a video that I need to show you. I hope it's working. Okay, so those are just to sum up a little bit of what I've been talking about, eye contact, body language and whatnot. Okay, so done with the video, sorry. One more thing, your steps. You stand here. Yeah, okay, right. You stand here. Some of you are just going to stand like a soldier, a very good soldier, okay? And not moving, 10 minutes not moving. I adore your determination and discipline, all right? But it's not good, all right? You have to move a little bit. Talk, move, walk. All right, let's say you are scared, correct? You're scared. People are looking at you, right? Okay, you're speaking. Talk and talk. Okay, people are looking at me. Okay, walk. All right, so, right, continue with the presentation and look at them again. All right, so, great. Okay, good. Right, and then you can look at the walls first, and then look at them again, and then there, and then here, and then run away. Very good. 0 then. Okay? Right. So you see, you don't always have to stand still and look at them one by one. No, that's why you have to walk. You have your, you're doing it in class, right? So you have your sort of like stage, invisible stage some sort. So you walk, you can look at the ground when you speak. Okay, yeah, sure. What about it? Look at them again. Right, so look, walls, down again, look, down, look, down. That's why you have to walk. If you stand still here, it's obvious. It's true, it's obvious. Because you have to, you have to plan. You have to mask a little bit. That's why when you're walking, people will know. When you look at the ground, people will know, okay, she's just minding her step, that's all. and then look at you again, and then okay, so the walls, at the back, and then you again, right? And then the slides sometimes. But in order for you to maximize your sort of like, things, points to look at, you have to walk. Don't stand still. But do not show your back to your audience. That is definitely rude. 1. Number 2, it's not professional. Okay, there are 3 seconds and 5 second rules. You cannot show your back to the audience more than 5 seconds. For example, okay, if you look at the slides over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6, it's already rude. 5 second rules. You cannot show your back to the audience more than 5 seconds. Again, you are nervous. People are looking at you. Okay, I'm talking. Okay, they are looking at me. Okay, look at the slides. So their eyes are going to direct to the slides and not to you anymore. So those are the skills to master it a little bit so that you're not feeling nervous. You don't feel that everyone is looking at you all the time. Okay, dancing step. I'm not sure whether you noticed this or not. I think you noticed this. You might be the one who's doing it. Today, there's a presentation about this one. Okay. I had students doing this. So I am going to talk about 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's true. I had such students. We are going to see this after this, right? You are going to do it. I'll see. Okay, you're going to do it. It will always be that. It will always be this. Or sometimes I had students who do this all the time. Okay. Well, the presentation is actually about all the time, And okay, this is weird, I know, but I swear to God, demi Allah, I had students doing this. Right. Yeah, we are going to talk about. It's true. I had the student before. When he was talking, he was doing this. Okay. He was so nervous. So I ended up looking at his hands. Okay, all right. Do you know Karam Singh Walia? Right? Bagai melepaskan batuk di tangga, and then we here, and here. All right. He has a gestures. He has a habit. That's his habit. When he talks, he always do that. So the thing is, you have habits too. You might not notice this, but we, the audience, are going to look at you. They'll know. So how are you going to stop? We are just going to mask. It's not easy for you to just throw your habits. It's very difficult. But we are going to master it a little bit. Therefore, that's why I asked you to do, your hand should not be near to your arms. You have to open it up and then talk. Your palm, it has to be palm up all the time. You can't do this. You can't say, so today, okay. It will always be palm up, and then talk. All right? And then talk. Move your hands. It should not be near to your body. It has to be open up a bit and then talk. Straight. Right? Right? Shoulder straight. It has to be straight. You always do this. Okay, today we are going to talk straight. Don't look down. Straight. And then talk. That's the first step of you to build your confidence. Okay? No dancing step, or else we are going to see zapin or whatever, joget or not on the stage. I always see that all the time. Okay? Right, project suitable emotions. You can't be smiling all the time. I know you have to smile, but you can't be too happy about it all the time, There's a difference between a pleasant smile and a very happy smile. This one is a very happy smile. When you talk, it sounds like you're laughing and whatnot. Pleasant smile. Professional smile. Okay? And when you laugh, try to make sure that it's not annoying or irritating. you know, some people, they have this kind of annoying laugh, you know, like, oh, what? Okay? It's okay for you to laugh just a bit in the presentation. It's like a joke kind of thing, right? So you make, okay, yes, it's quite true. Yes, it's true. But don't go, yes, it's very true. Oh my God. Okay? So don't. Okay, I'm going to get the last one. I need to stop because it's almost 1 o'clock. You need to have your break too. Okay, one tips before I let you go. You have a presentation, correct? And by the end of the presentation, your lecturers or your friends are going to ask questions, correct? Okay. Normally, when they ask you questions, what would you do? Your facial expression will be, for example, okay, thank you so much. Today, that's all for my presentation. And then you will just wait, and then again, tremble. No question, please, no question. And then by the time someone, oh my God. Your face literally dropped, you know. When you saw someone doing this, you were when you saw people, no one, okay, good, okay. It's so obvious. It's too obvious. So when someone raised their hand, straight away, poker face. You know what poker face is? Poker face? Poker. You know, people playing poker? Cards. Right? So if you look at them, when they are playing pokers, their face doesn't show anything. It's like, not joker, poker, P-O-K-E-R, poker. Right? So poker, the one who's playing cards, casino, Las Vegas, Genting Island, right? So when they do that, they don't show anything on their faces. So you have to do that too, right? People are raising hands to ask you a question. Straight away, okay, that's okay. No one. I can do this. Yes. What's your question, miss? Smile. Right? Even though in your heart you are cursing them. It's supposed to be here. I know you curse a lot here. Okay? So when they start to ask question, you straight away make your poker face and then smile. Yes. Thank you so much for the question. Okay. Another tip. They ask you question, right? Okay. First thing first, you thank them. Thank you for asking such a brilliant question.
In your heart?
In your heart? Astaghfirullahalazim. After this, I'm going to scratch your car. Right? But then, first thing first, thank them and praise them. Puji, praise them a little bit. Thank you so much. That was such a it's a very good and brilliant question. Yes, it's a very good one. Thank you so much. Right, you have to emphasize it. You have to puji a bit. Because there is always two types of question asked to you. First is from someone who doesn't know anything and they want to ask you. Second, from someone who knows the answer, they just want to test you. Okay? So if you got the second one, you're in trouble. Right? Normally for lecturers, it's always the second one, of course. So when you heard them asking you question, praise them. Thank you so much, man. That's a very good question. Praise them. Okay? And then start. Let's say you don't know what's the answer. How are you going to say? What are you going to say? Normally in your presentation, when you don't know the answer, what did you say? In my humble opinion. Okay, and then, in my humble opinion, I believe you can what? I can't hear, so sorry, I can't hear well. What was it? I'm so sorry, I don't know. You can Google it. Is that how you answer the questions? Are you sure? I don't think so. What did you say? Normally, seriously, what did you say when you don't know what's the answer? I'm so sorry. And? I'm not very sure about the answer. That's all. You can ask. I know you're going to direct it to your lecturer. Oh, very well, very good. Okay. Okay, how about this? Again, what did I say? Mask, right? So first step, thank you so much for asking such a brilliant question. Right, of all the readings that I've done, from all the readings that I've done for 2 or 3 weeks with 3 nights not sleeping, all right, so I have yet to encounter such situation, but I am willing to share with you after the session ends, all right? So I'll go and look into it, and I will definitely go back to you with the answer. But thank you so much. The question is very, very good. Thank you so much. You have just enlightened the presentation. You have to know how to counter. You pujilah sikit. But you have to promise, I will definitely look into the answer. Because as far as I'm concerned, after all the readings that I've done, all the journals and everything, I have yet to encounter such questions or situations. But thank you for pointing it out. I will definitely look into it and get back to you later. You have to give that. Don't just say, I don't know, ask ma'am. Don't. It will show that 1, you are not professional. Number 2, you are not equipped enough with the knowledge that you are supposed to have. It's very dangerous, especially during interviews. Okay?
What about if we just give the answer, but we still confident about our answer, whether it is
Correct or not? Okay, so you manipulated a little bit. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, that means setakat yang saya tahulah. Macam tu, right? So you use that phrase, as far as I'm concerned, this is the correct answer. But if you like to have more clarification, I will gladly go back to you after this, after I've checked some references. So you are going to look smart, even though your answer is wrong, but still you are still going to look smart, but you're still giving answer, right? You have to mask, as far as I'm concerned. Right? As far as I'm concerned, this is the right one. After all the research that I've done, this is what I got. But I will definitely look into it again and get back to you after this. It's a technique of answering, even though your answers are wrong. But still you have to please them a bit. Okay? Right? So I am going to... I'm looking forward to look at what you're going to present. This after 2 o'clock, we're going to start at 2 o'clock.
2:30.
2:30. Right, so we're going to start at 2:30, and what kind of topic are they going to get?
The proposals, right?
Okay, group project. Okay, so again, no stiff standing, not moving, and then no, today I'm going to no looking and reading. No, move, talk with confidence. It's your project, your proposal. You know better than I am, than I do. I mean, you've done lots of research on that. Okay, right. So I think that's all for today's session. So you some. Oh, you want to say something? All right. Okay. So I'll pass to Sir Amri to say something.